So once you feel you can make a reasonable sound just going on one bow stroke and stopping, think about how to join those two notes together, and that's one of the hardest things, because you need to turn around a bow and sound as if you never stopped, when in reality the bow is coming to a complete standstill and then it's turning round and going the other way. You have to have an image of a continuous motion, even though it can't ever be continuous because it has to stop in order to turn round. If you try to push it round the corner too fast, you usually get a skid, something like that, which actually sounds worse probably than having a little gap. So to start with, maybe allow the bow to come to a stop and then think about starting the next note, come to a stop. And every note has to start with some pressure on the string, otherwise the beginning will be like this. But when you try and join it up, what you need is the minimum amount of activity here in the hand and the wrist. The more you do here, the more bumpy it will probably sound. That sort of thing. So try to do nothing here, but somehow turn the arm around. And what covers the join is the resonance of the note before. So if that note has been a nice one, probably the turnaround will sound okay. But if your first note is doing this, you don't get any cover for the turning of the bow. It's always easier to turn the bow around near the tip or towards this end. Much harder close to the hand, and most of the playing is done between the tip and the middle of the bow. It's the best part of the bow. If I go further down, it becomes harder and harder to turn the bow around nicely. And remember, if you're getting a sound like this, you've probably slipped away from the bridge. Try and work back towards the bridge. And I'm trying all the time to keep an even pressure so that I don't get bumps in the sound, and the pressure's coming as always from this middle finger and that index finger, providing the force that keeps the bow on the string. And we're looking for an evenness of pressure, an evenness of speed, except for the fact that we've got to stop and turn around and come back the other way. Think of the motion here being like a slow motion film, so that you don't see anything sudden. And it's a good idea to look at your wrist and your hand when you turn the bow around, and you may well see some little twitch, which you can hear as well. We're looking for a continuous, slow change of direction. Rather like driving round a hairpin bend in a car at a nice steady speed, and not throwing the car into a spin or a skid because you go around too fast.